Did you send in the prep because since we're talking about Keanu and Micheline,
the scoop thing?
The scoop thing.
Yeah. In the first one you were in.
Because after the show yesterday, I was watching Kiki Cast, which is a good thing to watch after this show.
Mm-hmm.
It comes on pretty much right after. And they were talking about Jason Scoop because he went viral for this.
Yeah.
He's gone viral a couple times with his Trump impression.
He even went viral because he got a Hillary tattoo before the election.
Did he?
Yeah, I think so. And then I think for the second Trump election, I think he got a Trump tattoo, and then each tattoo he got, they lost.
Yeah. That sounds right.
Uh-huh.
I remember because this guy, he was on Larry Baez's show once doing his impression.
Mm-hmm. He was on Crime Report a bunch.
Was he?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, I didn't know much about him. I had Kiki's Keanu's ex-boyfriend, and there was like some stories I heard about him, but I didn't know much else other than rumored stuff I heard. But last night on Keanu's show, she talked about it in full detail. I suggest everybody go watch it because first of all, let's just play his shitty video where he actually makes Alec Baldwin likable, and I'm on Alec Baldwin's side because he just aggressively does a shitty Trump impression at him.
And Alec Baldwin's like out in the street loading up a taxi or taking luggage out of a taxi, and somehow Jason Scoop is there with the camera in his Trump outfit and wig.
Yeah.
Like, was he following Alec around?
I'm assuming, he got a hot tip from the other paparazzos that Alec Baldwin, he stalked him, basically. And he had some other video recently, too, where he did something else like this, and it was less funny. The impression's not good, and it's just like, he's just like yelling in someone's face.
He actually was on a guest on Kumia's show once. In some weird way, it was like his agent is like an agent to someone else that I don't even know if like the other person we had on the show, and then they were like, oh, you'd like Jason Scoop, or was like, if you have this Jason Scoop guy on, then we'll give you this guy. And of course, whoever the other guy was never showed up. And then he came on and it was just awkward. He was trying to like force his Trump impression in. And there was like Anthony, when Anthony didn't want a one-on-one, he like had some other comedian in there too. So it was like Scoop was trying to like get all the attention on him the whole time. And it was just bad. It was not funny.
I remember him on Larry Baez's show, Let's Get Loop, Let's Get Loud. And he did a Trump impression and a George W. Bush impression. And I think that might've been it. And I was just like, Jesus Christ. Like the George W. Bush, you know what? I'll give it to him. It was pretty good. But it was nobody does that. It's not funny anymore. It got old.
Everyone does.
Got old back then when he was still in office. Like, and well, here, let's just listen to his Trump impression because it doesn't even. He's just yelling at Alec Baldwin. It's not even an impression of anybody.
Alec, it's your favorite president. Look, Alec, I will offer you a total pardon because I want to be friends, right? I want to be friends. I will give you a total pardon for murdering that woman. If you kiss the ring, Alec. Kiss the big, beautiful ring. Come on, Alec. Come on. Look at Alec Baldwin, right? He did that impersonation of me. It was not too hot, not too good. But look, we're back in office. You lost.
Like
Kamala lost. She's somewhere getting intoxicated. Look at that suitcase. Unbelievable. Well, Alec, if you don't want that pardon for murdering that woman in cold blood, you can call it first degree. You can call it whatever you want, but it was not good.
He's
looking down on me right now, smiling, happy.
He uses the words.
Confronting the man who took me out, who killed me, and that's okay.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
No, you realize, by the way. No, look at me. I want you to look at me.
Sure.
You got a camera on me?
The ring? No, it's the ring.
You realize my kids live in this building, right? But I want you to know something.
We love the children. We're doing great deals for the children.
So be real careful.
Okay.
If this camera was here, I'd snap your fucking neck in half and break your fucking neck right out. So you know that, don't you?
Okay. All right, Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin, ladies and gentlemen, class act. Believe me. Believe me.
Alec's great.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's yelling at me. I'm a citizen of this. I was born and raised in New York City. I love you, Alec. Alec, look, Alec, you don't want to attack your favorite president, Alec. Look, I love you. I love you, Alec. He's got more balls than De Niro, that I can tell you. De Niro ran away. Alec confronted. That's good. He's strong.
See, the thing is,
but also he's weak because he murdered a woman. So that's okay, right? Look at this guy.
Alec Baldwin's he's been in this situation many times. There was that like black woman that confronted him in like a coffee shop and was being crazy, and he kind of yelled at her, and that went viral. And I guess other times with his daughter and things. But like Scoop is hoping this goes viral, and it really
worked.
Did it really? Like I saw it pop up twice on my Twitter.
He's popping up because he just said it. He did it to De Niro too, where De Niro was walking by at some event and behind a barricade, he's just screaming as Trump. And I think De Niro just looked at him and
that's what I'm saying. Like it
was he's harassing celebrities for a viral video. He's like doing Scoop Unleashed NYC essentially. He's just doing like an Opie New York City prank show.
But he even gets the Alec Baldwin threat out of him, and it's not like we're on his side now, Scoop's side.
No, it's like, God, this guy's an annoying asshole. I want Alec Baldwin to punch him in the fucking face. So yeah, you watch that and you're like, wow, this guy's so hilarious, right? And
right.
You watch Keanu last night and you go, oh my God, this guy's a piece of shit to the like, a beyond piece of shit.
Yeah, I remember Gina would if ever his name came up, he would just really detest him and give vague clues about just what a piece of shit the guy was.
Well, Keanu shed the vague cluery and all the vagaries and just flat out said he threw me on the floor and kicked me until he broke my wrist. And then after he broke my fucking wrist, he walked me to the hospital, not drove, not got in a cab, walked me to the hospital. And the entire way he was saying, what are you going to tell people? What are you going to tell people? How you going to fucking tell people I did this? And he's like, if you fucking tell anyone I hit you, I'll fucking kill you.
What a fucking scumbag.
Psycho. That's like psycho behavior. To first of all, just beat your woman is already up there, but then to break a fucking bone
and then escort her to the hospital, threatening
the entire time.
Holy shit!
The nurses in the hospital were like, "What the fuck happened?" And we're like, "Oh well, do you want to press charges?" And she's like, "I can't." He's like right outside. He's waiting for me. I can't do anything. And eventually, the DA, it turns out, did press charges on him.
Oh, really?
He's like, this is New York. I don't need you.
Oh, good.
To press. I don't need you to do anything. Like, we're pressing charges either way.
Huh.
So
she did admit it to the nurses or someone that he did it.
I think like
she didn't be like, "Oh, I fell down the steps," kind of thing.
She said something about saying like that she slipped in ice or something. But I think that was what she was like telling other people.
God.
Yeah, there was that nugget of, oh my God.
Like, I'm totally not blaming Keanu, but like, I just don't get that.
Yeah, what'd she do to make him so mad? I get what you're saying.
I don't get that mindset where someone just fucking kicked you and broke your wrist, and then you're still trying to like protect them.
Because
like,
he said, I'll fucking kill you. And when you now make this a bigger thing, he like the cops can't protect you 24/7. If he's gonna kill you, he's gonna do it. Then there's the part where it's like, now if family finds out, you don't want them getting involved or getting themselves like wrapped up in all this shit.
No,
you're embarrassed.
I see. I
you
get you're embarrassed.
She's like embarrassed that I can't believe I would let someone do this to me because it's not the first time he hit me. It's like definitely close to the first time. This is just the worst time.
I know, but I would just. I've never been in that situation.
I would just beat him up. That's what I would do.
No, I would just, run away and just never speak to him again. And I wouldn't assume he's going to hunt me down with a gun, but I don't know. He's so psychotic. Maybe.
Well, you don't know if he won't, because another thing Keanu said that was, I hadn't even heard this as a rumor. I learned last night on KikiCast when I just went, holy fucking shit. She said I don't know if it was more than once or if it was all the time, but she said that he while they were having sex, he put on the OJ documentary because he loved OJ.
Oh God!
Literally while they were banging,
wow!
Put on the OJ Simpson documentary.
God, okay.
And like thought he was great. And it's like, yeah, I'd be worried that he's gonna fucking kill me.
Yeah, I guess so.
So I understand not just wanting it to go away and being like, fuck this. I'm
not a girl, and not people I date aren't bigger and stronger than me. So yeah, I just, but yeah, it doesn't make sense in my mind just to be like, no, get the fuck away from me. I'm going to the hospital. I'm telling everybody everything, and you're getting in big trouble. I don't know, but yeah, I guess or maybe they're living together, and
she had to move out.
To go back home, and she's there. Yeah,
she had to move out somewhere. I think she said, and she also posted a picture of her face after one time he beat the shit out of her, and she had just bruises on her face. And she was like, "Yeah, go ahead and post that on all his fucking."
That's what I was gonna
TikToks of him with his fucking gay Trump impersonation. He beat the shit out of me.
That's why
this guy shouldn't be getting famous for his little cute Trump videos, where by the way he's acting like a psychopath, fucking stalking people basically outside of their house and just screaming in their face.
That's what she should do though. Like on all those Alec Baldwin going viral, not really videos, is just right underneath it, post that picture of you bruised and be like, Jason Scoop did this to me.
Yeah.
Like if you're talking about it and showing it on your show, you don't care that it's out there now.
Yeah, no, she I think she said for people to do that. She's like, go ahead. Okay. She's like, yeah, post this all over his shit. Fuck him.
Good.
Like, you don't get to just do that and like, I'm famous now for my cute little thing. She said she was like, it's not only me. There's other women that I'm sure are gonna come out and say, yeah, he beat the shit out of me too. Like,
well, that's the thing. Like back when he was on the Anthony show, is like he's trying to be famous.
Yeah.
And he had an agent, and even at that time, he was a nobody. Even now, he's a nobody comedian. Like he's not a comedian that needs an agent, really, but he was just like trying to further his career by doing what you're supposed to do. And just, he's not funny and not worth it. And it's not going to work.
I wonder if his like parents pay for his agent or whatever. Because another thing that Kiki at least alluded to was that he's completely enabled by his parents, specifically his mom. Because when he got arrested for this shit, Keanu said the mom like contacted him and was like, "What's your problem? Why is my son in jail because of you?" Like,
oh, he did go to jail for it?
He went to jail. I don't think he went to like prison, but I think he went to jail. Something happened. But yeah, just because Keanu was like, yeah, the mom's contacted me saying like, "What's your fucking problem? Like, my son's in jail because of you." And she's like, "I'm not even pressing, like the DA is pressing the charges because your son beat me and you knew about it."
Yeah.
Like you knew totally about this shit and you just protect him.
How do you not yell? I'm sure she did just yell back at the mom and be like, "What the fuck? Stop, lose my fucking number and stop calling me, you fucking cunt."
Seriously.
Right? God.
Like, you think this phone call or text or whatever is gonna like you're gonna try to gaslight more like your piece of shit son?
It gives you insight on why he's like that.
Yeah, completely enabled and fucking by his mommy.
Crazy
to just do whatever the fuck he wants and everything's fine.
And it's not, his real last name is like SCZUK.
Yeah, it's like Polak shit. Yeah, SZKCUP. Scoop. Yeah, because I watched that last night and I was just like enthralled. I was like, oh my god, what else happened? And then what? Guy's a piece of shit. What a total asshole.
And Jason Scoop, not Gino.
Somehow it's not Gino who's the biggest piece of shit. The closeted homosexual who takes out his rage. No, not at all. He's just a nice guy. But the ex, good lord.
Yeah, like even I wish that his career would get fucked over somehow and he couldn't do what he wants to do. And I can't imagine what Keanu feels, or Gino too, just like, how do you not want to go fucking punch this guy in the face?
That's obviously
not even can't. Gino,
I understand.
Gino knows what happens when you go hunt down people and punch them in the face.
You have to move to Tennessee.
Aunt Olga's not alive anymore, so he can't move in with her.
That's true. Yeah, he can move in with his dead aunt. He can move in with the Loads bro. He'll be, the Loads bros load up again.
But like, why isn't there?
Just see, I can imagine seeing him on Twitter with this like viral video making your blood boil. Like, fuck you. What are you fucking doing? You fucking, if everybody knew what I know about you, they wouldn't be fucking promoting and retweeting your shit.
Yeah.
They'd be retweeting the picture of me with bruise on my face saying, wow, what a fucking piece of shit this asshole is.
But like, they're tangentially in the Dabbleverse, and the Dabbleverse is known for fucking with comedians and getting their shows canceled and shit. Go after this guy. Everyone would be for it. Just call up wherever he's going to be next week and tell them, yeah, he beats women and was arrested for it. And here's a picture of the girl he punched or whatever.
I mean, yeah, if you're going to do that to people,
do it to people that deserve it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they hate Gino and Keanu too much. They're on the Dabbleverse naughty list. So I don't think nobody's ever on their fucking side. So unfortunately, Scoop is just going to keep doing that damn Trump impression. Where he just yells like this.
And says, Bigly, kiss the ring.
Hey,
I'm the king.
Get it? Look at the silly hair.